Hey guys, RedPandaMining here. Hope you're doing well, having a really great day. This video, I just want to talk about Xelis mining for GPU miners. It seems like this is a coin that has been up and coming over the past month, and it has garnered a lot of attention, and it seems like that it has been carrying some of the GPU miners over the past months, especially in terms of profitability for those that care about that. So I just want to talk about that in this video because currently Xelis mining, which the algorithm is called Xelis hash, is around, the emission rating for that is around almost $227,000 a day as of recording. Right now, the price of Xelis has jumped quite a bit, about, I'd say over the past month, it's gone up almost 31%. Okay, so now it's heading up almost $30 per one Xelis. All right, so it's been looking pretty interesting here, and I wonder if we are going to have even further potential price appreciation, not financial advice, of course, regarding this coin, with a market cap of roughly $6.5 million. And so there's a few other things I want to go through within this video, especially regarding the network hash rate. How there seems to be a bit of confusion, especially when people go to mining pool stats and looking at, oh, what is this 94.8% unknown hash rate here? I was confused about this as well. I thought I would try to do some research here, and looking at the Xelis Explorer, they even explain here the drastic swings in the net hash are caused by the Kalman filter. For more accurate representation of the net hash and additional information about the filter, check the links below. Okay, so I have these links here, okay, and it looks like it's been obviously climbing, all right, since the beginning of May, all right, for the network hash rate for Xelis. And it says it's around 27.54 terahash. All right, I don't know if this is, different from mining pool stats where it says it's in the gigahash here, okay? So I think this is wrong here. I'm not quite sure, but looking at what they are explaining here, the Kalman filter, this is the first time I'm hearing about it. They have something called this, and I'm not going to go through and read it all. I personally don't quite understand it, but I'll have it linked down below. You guys can go read this here. It's actually right on, yeah, you can read it on here, the links from the Xelis Explorer. I'll have it linked down below in case anyone's interested. But just looking at their average hash rate according to their Explorer, network hash rate statistics here, it shows, right, here we are today as of recording, yeah, May 27th. It's about 27.54 terahash. So it has climbed considerably over the past day, okay, looks like about almost 9 or 10 terahash. But looking at mining pool stats here, okay, I see that the difficulty also has risen as well a little bit here. Over here, you guys can see the network hash rate from May 26 is about 29 gigahash, and here we are as of recording, it's almost 38 gigahash. All right, they have it in gigahash here, but according to the Explorer, it's in terahash. Okay, so we've made one video last week mining this coin. I'm still currently mining Xelis, and there was a update just yesterday of a thank you to Rondi. Thank you again, Rondi, for letting me know about this and updating my rigs, man. So there's another Rigel update. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce this name here, but there has been another about 10% improvement for GPUs for mining Xelis. And I can show you here on my 3070s, I did notice a good 0.3 megahash gain. Okay, it's already been more than a day. I wish I had it here, but I was getting 1.3 megahash. Now I'm getting 1.5, almost 1.6 megahash on a whole 3070 rig. Okay, so a lot of my GPUs have been doing quite well. Okay, the 3070s are really efficient here. Okay, so I'm getting about almost 200 kilohash at 86 to 95 watts on my 3070s. Okay, this is I haven't changed my overclocks from what I was using before, but these 3070s were getting about 160 before at the same power consumption. So I garnered about a good 40 kilohash more from just updating now to the latest version of Regal Miner 1.17.3 from 1.17.2. Okay, so that has obviously everyone has updated, and that's probably why over the past day we have seen quite a big jump in network hash rate. That actually explains yesterday here from the 26th to the 27th of May, we've garnered almost like 10 gigahash, 8 gigahash here of network hash rate on the network, because everyone has been obviously upgraded to the latest version of Regal Miner, and everyone's getting higher hash rate. So with that, okay, with the price of Xelis also going up, I mean, that's also going to help for those that have been doing it for profitability. But as more and more people come on, I mean, it's going to get lower, but I'm still seeing a good, decent amount of profitability. So if I show you here, okay, let's just go to miners. I wonder if my address shows up at the top. Oh, it doesn't show up at the top anymore on the first page. But let's just say, you know what? Let me bring mine up here. Okay, so here is mine. If I go to rewards, all right, so in the past 24 hours, I've mined about 5.9 Zel. And that's worth about $176 now, like, because the price of Zel has gone up 30%. I was, you know, the day before it was about maybe 100. I was mining about $130, $140 a day, and equating my entire farm of GPUs, including my other GPU mining farm at my other basement, combined in dollar value, I'm using about $40 US in electricity. So I am still profiting more than what I'm paying for electric, and it's still been good. Okay, even with this rise in price of Xelis, it's been good for me mining this coin at around 8 cents USD. Now, I'm not sure about you guys, but I mean, I think it's all relative anyway. Everyone that has like 30 series cards should generally be in the profit more than 10, 11 cents per kilowatt hour. You guys can let me know, but yeah, it's been good. It's been really good over the past, I don't know, 2 weeks here since I've been mining it. But for anyone that got in earlier than that, like in the beginning, okay, when Xelis mining was really good at beginning of May, or whenever it came out, people were getting like 10, 20, 30 Zel a day off a couple of GPUs. And if you were holding it, I mean, you can see like the price of Zel on TradeOgre, this is where it can be exchanged here. It has gone pretty good, right? I guess when it first released, it was what I think $44, $45. All right, now it went, and then it went all the way down to like $14 and then $15. And here we are, you know, like a week or two weeks later, mid-May, Xelis is now hitting up the $30 mark. So is Xelis carrying the GPU miners here? I mean, in a sense, kind of, yeah. I mean, not everyone is mining Xelis here, but it seems like people are into Xelis due to its fundamentals or its development here. Xelis is an innovative cryptocurrency built from scratch to preserve the privacy and development in Rust for guaranteed memory security, and has, you know, smart contracts. This is what, you know, Caspa has been, you know, transitioning into now. If Xelis has this already, I think that's why there has been some value here going into Xelis. It seems like there's also been more buy orders. So that's another interesting thing to look at here versus the sell orders. Okay, so yeah, let me know what you guys think here. It's been interesting. I guess the biggest thing I'm still kind of confused about is the network hash rate, which I still don't quite understand how it works, and whether or not, you know, if the network hash rate for Xelis has already had FPGAs on the network. I have confirmed with Retro Mike saying there is a bit stream for Xelis. So whether or not, you know, if that's the massive amount of hash rate already on Xelis, I don't know. Looking at, you know, K1 pool, if you go to, you know, if you go to the Xelis pool here, go to miners, you know, you can see how some of these miners have a bunch of hash rate, but they're generally all GPU miners. Like this one, the biggest one on K1 pool, like these are all GPU rigs. Like I can tell because there's a similar hash rate to like my, you know, 3070 rig or something like that. So these are all GPU rigs. But going back to here, their rewards, like this guy is currently mining at like $5,400 a day or 185 Xelis a day now. His past 24 hours was 212 Xelis a day. Okay, so he's making maybe over 6,000 US a day right now on his whole farm, which is pretty nuts, which is pretty crazy to think about. This is all public. Like you guys can all see the miners. You go to K1 pool, go to Xelis pool, and go to miners. You guys can see all the top miners that are mining Xelis right now. And there's a lot of hash rate here that is mining Xelis, but they're all equated, all together, combined here on mining pool stats. I just don't know where this 997 gigahash number combined, like 96.1% unknown, is coming from. Whether or not, I don't know if that's an FPGA thing, a singular, you know, entity mining it, or it's because of this Kalman filter. Like I said, I'll have this link down below. I'm not going to go and read through this whole thing, but you guys can understand it a bit more down below. Okay, that's all I wanted to just talk about with you guys regarding this. Yeah, it's not on like hashrate.io and no profit calculators. I guess that goes in line with the confusion about how the network hash rate is different on, I guess, the Explorer, also the mining pool stats, that, you know, mining calculators are unable to figure out the profitability due to this Kalman filtering, also known as linear quadratic estimation. Anyways, okay, I'll see you all in the next video. Let me know your thoughts, and maybe this is good. This is good for GPU miners if Xelis can, you know, continue on getting some price appreciation here and adding on a bit more GPU miners onto the network. But if there's any hint of FPGAs, which the developers have mentioned that if there's FPGAs on the network, they will fork for the algorithm to get off FPGAs and ASICs. All right, my friends, I'll see you on the next video. Let me know your thoughts. Have a good one. Peace out.